Every 7 days, 2 to 3 youth between the ages of 12 and 19 commit suicide. Suicide is the leading cause of non-accidental deaths in Ontario. In Canada, suicide accounts for 24% of all deaths among 15 to 24-year-olds. 40% of children and youth with an identifiable mental health problem do not get the help they need. There are far too many deaths right here in Simcoe County. With your help, New Path can make a difference and save lives.
Meeting the New Path people and seeing the amazing work that they're doing and all of the initiatives that they have on the table moving forward. They're definitely a group that I would align myself to and just be there for them.
New Path Youth and Family Services is a charitable organization fully accredited by Children's Mental Health Ontario. We work with children, youth, and families, and we really lead and inspire change. We help children, youth, and families deal with a number of mental health challenges and problems so that they can find a new path in life. To provide some supports to them so that they can deal with their mental health issues and problems and have some hope in their life and to really become functioning adults in our society. New Path Youth and Family Services has been around for a number of years. We are governed by a volunteer board of directors who all live and work right here in Simcoe County. Each one of our board members cares very deeply about the children of Simcoe County. I'm very proud that New Path has a number of staff, over 100 staff, all professionally trained from a number of different disciplines. And we provide services for kids and families across Simcoe County in locations throughout the county. So we're very accessible to kids and families to get the help that they need.
My name is Jody Burton-Suter, and I provide individual and family counseling to young people and their families. Initially, we start on a weekly basis where we meet with the families. And so I meet for about an hour and meet with them. I tend to work art-based with young people and use visual arts. So I have some background in art therapy and expressive arts therapy. And so there's a variety of reasons why young people come to New Path. They might be on the autism spectrum. Lots of our young people are diagnosed with what's called Asperger's, which is a high-functioning autism. And we have young people that are referred for depression, anxiety, suicidal behaviors. We have quite a few young people that are in foster care, so they're residing in a foster home, and sometimes they're also visiting with family members, so that's difficult for them and they need support for that. A variety of kids have difficulties in school, or their parents are going through a separation or divorce.
We're quite aware at New Path that untreated mental health problems creates havoc for our children, our families, the classrooms, the schools, and our communities. We also know that 70% of adult mental health problems have their first onset in childhood and adolescence. And we know here at New Path from years of experience that treatment works when it's provided early. So we're very much interested in supporting families to get help as soon as possible when there's issues going on with their children. We really want teachers in the school system to understand the mental health issues and be able to refer and get the services that they need.
I had some concerns about how some of the events that were happening in our family, how they would affect Madison. And having a background working with people, I thought, oh, I have to have some intervention here because otherwise things could go wrong. Because, yeah, you know, kids are so vulnerable when they're young. It's been very comfortable. Madison and I will come in to see Jody, her counselor, and there's lots of activities in the room, and Madison will just gravitate toward some toy, some activity. Jody will help her with that, and she always looked forward to that for the last few years. And then eventually they start talking. And they're talking while she's doing and while she's feeling creative. So she's quite relaxed. And even though it's hard topics they're talking about, that's a really nice way to get the flow happening.
It helped me to deal with my anger and sadness because I was able to like express myself through my art and talk to Jody about how I felt and like get it all out of me, how I was sad or angry, so I didn't have to feel that way anymore because it was all out of me, like a flowing river.
We have a number of kids who come for various reasons. Some kids who are highly anxious, some kids who have been traumatized in many different ways, whether it's through forms of abuse. Residential provides a 24/7 assessment period. It also gives parents a break. When kids come to us, they've often been involved with many other different services, and parents and youth are really needing something different. So we can provide that support to them. They engage in individual therapy, family therapy, and then we help to re-engage them back home.
When I first came here, I was shy, and like I wouldn't sing in front of everybody, or I wouldn't talk in front of anybody, but like I wouldn't open up and stuff. But now that I've been here for a couple years, I've kind of grown to learn how to talk to people and learn how to like sing in front of people and stuff. So I kind of opened up a bit.
If it wasn't for like the staff team and the treatment team that I work with, I wouldn't be here at the place where I am today.
It's really good life experience, I guess, like to learn to live with people, and like everyone's different and you're not always going to get what you want, and to live with teenagers yourself, then you learn to give things up a bit, you learn to appreciate what you do have. Honestly, like right now, I do love it here. Like I think New Path was the best thing that really happened to me.
What I was left with was some really deep emotional scars. And at 14, 15, 16 years old, you have absolutely no tools or maturity to be able to deal with what just happened to you. It's a difficult thing, especially for young people. And not only that, knowing that it really wasn't your fault, Once I realized that I wasn't alone, that's when kind of the light bulb went on, and where I really took on this advocacy role with a lot of passion, a lot of heart, similar to the way I played the game of hockey was that way. I wasn't trying to kill me, I was trying to kill the pain. And I tried everything, everything that you can possibly imagine to get rid of that emotional pain or those emotional scars that I'd suffered through.
So here in Simcoe County, we know that 3 out of the 4 children that need that kind of help are not getting it. One of the reasons they're not getting it is because there's simply a lack of funding and support to provide the kind of services that we have.
My story is very real, it's very raw, but it does have a lot of heart behind it. And at the end of the day, it's a happy ending. And I think that's what New Path wants. They want more happy endings, and so do I. Because no kid should have to go through what I went through or what they're going through right now. The younger these kids solve their mental issues, the more productive and more happy and amazing life they're going to have down the road. And they're our future leaders of our communities. You need to support these type of groups because, like I said, it's the biggest epidemic on the planet, and we need leadership. And leadership is money. We need money in order to help people.
We're very fortunate here to also have New Path Foundation, which is the fundraising arm of New Path Youth and Family Services. And New Path Foundation is here to provide the tools necessary to help the communities donate their cash and money to help us do a better job.
I know New Path can really help anybody if they need help, and it's like amazing how well they help you. It's like, it's too good for words.